Hey, fellas.
What's going on?
I was finna say, why Beyonce all?
Hey, uh-oh.
What's up? What's up?
What's wrong with your face, Nicole? How y'all feeling? Happy holidays. I don't know what to tell. I don't know if y'all celebrate Christmas or not. Let me see. Jay, he ain't got no choice. Nicole,
Me and my kids celebrated Christmas already.
How y'all do that?
Sunday we did because I'm not gonna be here.
Oh.
So I don't know if Tristan bought Egypt some gym shoes for Christmas, right? $200 gym shoes, $200 pair of shoes, right? Why somebody steal them?
How?
FedEx claimed they delivered them Friday at 4 p.m. Never was delivered. Either the FedEx guy lied and took them, or somebody swiped them from the door.
And see, were they Nikes?
Mm-hmm.
And they was in that box.
From Nike?
Huh?
Did he buy them from Nike?
No, from this site. Some site.
If it was from Nike, they normally tell everybody what the hell is in the box. Just about the tape on the box. But if it came from somewhere else, normally those boxes are discreet.
You know, I'm feeling like the FedEx guy's lying because Michael was here. I had something that came Friday, and I got it. I had Eric sent Egypt a TV. I had went to pick Egypt up from school, came back, the TV is sitting in front of my door in the damn box that say TV, a big TV. It wasn't even in the brown box. It was in the regular TV box. Nobody touched it.
It's possible. The FedEx, is a big thing right now with FedEx stealing shoes. Specifically Nikes.
And then the kids and Tristan is I'm like, man, when I grow up, I want to be like you because I was pissed and I didn't even spend no money.
Well,
and Tristan's just like,
his money
oh,
back.
well, huh?
If he never received it, he can get his money back.
He said, well, there's nothing I can do about it.
He can still get his money back. What kind of shoes were they? I'm curious now.
They were some Dunks.
200. What size shoe Egypt wear? What $200 Dunks? Where he buy them from? I need to talk to the cool.
Yeah, that's the same thing Leg said. Don't order no more shoes. Because she ordered a pair for almost $200, $100 and some dollars. And her feet little. She wears size, and girls are 6.
I can understand the pricing, but I need to know what shoe it was to make sure he ain't get gypped.
They don't look like nothing. I'll send you a picture. Because I was like, why? I'll send you a picture of both pair.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about shoes, so I mean, I can't even help.
They look like Air Ones to me.
I like ones.
I love Air Ones. But so my week, I decided that I'm gonna start gigging again. Excuse me. So I did go and audition for a band. I need to reach out to another band. They reached out to me. This one reached out to me, and I was like, how am I going to tell them no? Because it's through a site, right? Where you put up a profile. So a few people reached out to me. So this one reached out to me. And I'm really just looking for a job in band. I'm not trying to be in no studio and, all of that stuff, right? And so, but they're doing live music. And, I was warned that people here will be big up in themselves trying to act like they more than what they are. So you have to be careful because everybody want to be in the video and be a star more than what they are. So this dude talking about, yeah, we rehearsing this on a full stage and blah, blah, blah. Check us out on Instagram. I posted the rehearsal and you can come audition, right? So I check out the rehearsal. It looked like it's in a warehouse that's not finished, that they probably snatch people inside and have their way with them. I'm like, this.
But were they on the stage?
It's in a warehouse. I don't know. Maybe they built the stage and they didn't get it on camera, but it was not a stage where you finna be in here performing. It was in some warehouse. And some dude rapping, some girl singing. It was all original stuff. It just was not what I'm trying to do. Then he reached out, now talking about rehearsals on Mondays and Tuesdays. Then he reached out talking about Monday you can come audition and then we'll have a full band rehearsal on Tuesday. I'm not gonna come just me and you in no warehouse talking about rehearsing.
You got to earn your spot, Nicole.
I was like, y'all going
physical.
in a different direction for what I'm trying to do. Thanks.
No, okay. Well, yeah, that's the end of that. Jay, how was your week?
My week was good. I went and hung out with Cuz. Weekend went by too damn fast, as always. This week is actually going by pretty quick though. That's a good thing. Ready for a holiday. My baby's excited, so I'm looking forward to that. Shit, other than that, it's work. Work been kind of smooth this week. No real complaints. Got this damn sinus infection, but other than that, I'm good.
Okay.
How about you?
My last 2 weeks been cool because last week wasn't no show. I was I went to Mississippi, hung out with my pops. We redid the cabinets in the kitchen, put a new countertop in. I still gotta go back and finish it because they didn't have the material we wanted. He wanted epoxy the countertop, and we couldn't find none of that down there. So I told him I'll order it when I get here. Go back. I had to give. I was feeling kind of funny because I don't know if y'all can see this or not. He's here.
That's a Batman knife.
It's a Batman knife, but this is the last gift I got from my mom. She bought it before she passed away, and I just got it when I went down there. My pops, he had found it. I didn't know she had bought it. When I got down there, he was like, "Man, I'm going through stuff, and your mama bought this Batman knife, and I don't know who she bought it from." I'm like, "It's Batman." I'm like,
That's for me, big
I'm
uncle.
like, it's Batman. It's for me. So this is I was y'all don't know I'm a crazy Batman fan, and so then to get this, and it was like the last thing I got from her. It kind of put me in a certain mood over the thing. But always when I go down there now, anytime I'm there, it's like all the stuff that she wanted done that I did not do or did not help do while she was here. Now I feel obligated to do just about anything. So anytime I go down there, it's like she wanted the bathroom done. Okay, we got to redo the bathroom now. She wanted the kitchen done. It didn't work. We got to redo the kitchen now. So that week was long with that week. And then this week when I got back here so far, because this week is speeding by, like Jay said, it's been I don't say rough. Like I've been here. I went to breakfast by myself. No, me and Alex, my son, we went to breakfast Sunday. I'm in the family restaurant, Eggman on 127. I'm sitting in there, and it's this table sitting in there, and there's couple old people in there, and they are giving to me, and I'm not married, so maybe Jay can say different, but to me they were giving the worst advice ever. in life to this lady. I guess she was getting a divorce, and the dude, he loud. So of course I'm sitting close enough to hear, but he loud as hell. So I'm really listening. And he was like, "Yeah, you know, when you get married and all that, your wife ain't number one." He said, "Your wife ain't supposed to be number one because guess what? Your family gonna always be here. So when she leave you, your family still gonna be here. So if somebody asks me if my wife number one, no, she ain't number one. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister, she gonna be here when she leave me. My mom, they gonna be here. My kids, they gonna be here when she leave me. And all I could think was, first off, idiot, you ain't supposed to be thinking about she gonna leave you. But I mean, hey." But these was, I mean, when I say I got some age on me, and they was past me. The dude daddy was sitting there, and the daddy said the stupidest thing. He thought he dropped a gem on it, bro. If you would have seen him, because after he said this stupid, he hit it with the. And if I tell you what, this is what he said after his son said the idiotic stuff about not his wife not being number one. The daddy says, and I'm gonna tell you this. My wife just can't ask me where I'm going. Then if I leave the house, she ain't got no business asking me where I'm going and all that there. So I'm trying to see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? So I done dialed in that. His rationale was because if she asks me where I'm going and I'm going to see a woman, I'm going to tell her I'm going to see Charles or Ray or something like that. And then what if Ray or Charles get killed that night? She going to tell the police I was with him and I'm going to get arrested.
This nigga stupid.
I swear to God, bro. I'm sitting there like, I know this the stupidest conversation I've ever heard.
The dumbest shit.
I mean, well, you can
this
see
nigga's concerned
why he thinks the way he thinks.
God damn it.
Man.
This nigga, fuck my wife found it out that I'm fucking around. I don't want Ray Charles to get killed, so I don't go to jail.
Man, I'm telling you that if I didn't have my son with me, I would have gotten into that conversation. I literally would have.
That's why the son think the way he thinks.
Yes.
It can't be. That nigga grown. He grown.
Yeah, he real grown, but
But still, that's why he think the way he think. His father, y'all say men, y'all raise them up in the way they should go.
He wasn't staying single. Both of them married.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he feel like my wife comes second. He's stupid because look what his father taught. How his father talk.
It was retarded. And then most of the day today, I've been back and forth on Facebook talking about the vaccination. Because in Chicago, they passed
the January 3rd.
Yeah, January 3rd.
Going to no restaurant sitting down if you ain't got that card.
It's restaurants and gyms and everything, like a couple other places.
Concerts, right?
Yeah, everything but the barbershop. You can still go to the barbershop. Mm-hmm. It's a couple other places you can still go. You can go into a restaurant, but only if you're carrying out. You can't go in and dine in, none of that shit if you don't got your vaccination card in Chicago.
In Chicago, right. And so, a friend of ours, Nicole, you know her.
You talking about Shonda. I saw the post.
Yeah. So I've been back and forth with her most of the day about it because, like the thing I tell people, I'm not pro-vaccine. I'm not anti-vaccine. My thing is just, if a person don't want to get vaccinated, why are you so much, invested in it? Because my thought is this: if the vaccine would stop me from giving you then I understand what you're saying. But what I was arguing was, if you're telling me that if I get vaccinated and you get vaccinated, we both can still get COVID, I still can give it to you, I still can die from it, then it should be my choice whether I want to get shot or not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just kind of leave it at that and stop vilifying the people who don't want to get vaccinated. Now, and I do understand the fact that people talking about you go to a restaurant, you don't know what they're giving you in there. You drinking behind people, you doing all other stuff, and you think this vaccine gonna do something to you, blah, blah. I can understand some of their arguments, but my whole point is there are still personal choices. You know what I'm saying? It just allow a person to have a personal choice.
It's still no argument, though. It's still no argument because anybody can give you COVID. So you still go in this restaurant where everybody's vaccinated and you can still catch it.
Yes.
Michael
die from it.
I want to say Michael, but I don't want to correct me if I'm wrong, but I was just talking to somebody and they said that there was a party, like a wedding reception, and everybody was vaccinated. and everybody caught COVID,
There's a
left there
cruise.
and tested positive.
Royal Caribbean just came back. They just docked
40 plus cases.
48. They had 1,000 people go out. Now, in order to even get on the cruise, you got to be vaccinated, and you have to have a negative test within like 2 days or something like that to get on the cruise. They go out on the cruise. When they come back and dock, 48 people test positive for COVID. All of them are vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? All of them were negative when they left, and now 48 people had COVID when they got back.
The same with Taylor Swift had a concert, and they said that it was a super spreader. And you know what, these concerts, because I'm getting ready to go to a concert when I get back, you have to be vaccinated or you have to show that you're tested negative within the last 72 hours, I think. Yeah. It was a super spreader. They say more than half of the people that's testing positive from this Omicron variant are fully vaccinated and booster shot. The only thing is, okay, they're not getting as sick. My whole thing is, okay, fine. If they're getting it and they're not as sick, but they're the ones being attacked the most, and you can give it to me. I should be looking at the vaccinated like, get away from me. You gonna get me sick because you vaccinated.
I think it's the thing where we shouldn't be looking at either way.
No, I agree. But I'm just saying, it's almost like it's a clique or something. Like people that are vaccinated think that they're better.
Yeah.
My whole thing is let people do what they want to do. I personally feel like I just don't want to be a part of the clinical trials because that's all it is. And people try to say the argument, well, I don't know what's in none of those other shots, but it's been out for years and it's been tested. And this is still you still in trial. I don't want to be a part of the trial. Holler at me when you're sure what it does, because right now they don't know what they're doing. That's why every 6 months, you need another booster. Because they don't know what they're doing.
But the thing about this is, from my understanding, and hopefully somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, the vaccine that's out now is only for the original strain of COVID. So yes. Regardless of whether or not you vaccinate, and they're saying Omicron is 60% of the population's cases right now. So
yeah, they said the Omarion virus that you're not getting as sick. A lot of people get it, but it's a mild version.
But that's the majority of
but that's the majority right now.
So getting the vaccine is null and void if that's the case, because it's not protecting you from that at all. And if you're not going to get as sick, this strand is not as deadly. What is the push for the vaccine?
Well, here's the thing: the regular,
you shouldn't get the vaccine, but
regular COVID is 98.7%. What people, what is it?
Morbid.
Not morbid. No,
everybody basically had it.
No, it's saying it's 98%.
Less fatal.
Where people get over it. I can't think of the word I'm trying to say.
Less lethal, I guess.
Right. People, you might get sick and you might feel like shit, but they're saying, but it's,
But it's the same with every variant of it. It's a fact, unless you have a really precondition. Oh, what was that?
Pre-existing condition.
Pre-existing condition. If you have a pre-existing condition, then any virus, first off, is bad for you, but especially COVID, because it's a mucus-based thing and it attacks your respiratory system and your lungs. But the thing is, when they first come out, they were saying that if you had a pre-existing condition, you shouldn't even get vaccinated. You shouldn't even take the shot because they didn't know what it would do. And now they're pushing it that everybody should get it, no matter what.
And so they're saying the booster will protect you from. That's not true, because people that are getting, the majority of people that have the Omicron, or however you pronounce it, are fully vaccinated and have booster shots. I'm just at a place where I just feel like, none of us know what's in nothing, right? I think it will come to a point where it'll be perfected, just like people are, you get the polio shot. Nobody's getting polio though. You know what I'm saying? The measles, don't the measles protect you from getting the measles?
Never had the measles
shot.
Yeah, the shot. You get the measles shot from school. That protects you from getting it. And I think at a point they will. I just think it's rushed because it just got out of hand. So they're trying to, you know what I mean? I understand, but it's still a trial. And I don't want to be a trial. Like they're telling in one breath, they tell you if you now, like before they said if you have a underlying health condition, you shouldn't get it, blah 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 blah. Now they're saying older people, if you have a health conditions, you're the main ones that need to get it, and you need to make sure you get the booster. You're the main ones that need to be protected. But then when you die from it, the first thing they say is, well, how old were they? Did they have any health conditions? Why do that matter? So you mean to tell me, you're gonna tell me I need to get it as somebody, like I always say, that has an autoimmune disease? I get it and die. You're gonna say, oh well, she had such and such.
So I had a question and I think I just answered it myself. The terms vaccination and immunization are pretty much used interchangeably.
They are, but they're not the same.
And I just looked it up because I'm like, the vaccination is to promote immunization.
Yes.
But it's not 100%.
Correct.
So in my mind, and this is me thinking probably too rational, wouldn't the vaccine be best used to fight the disease or illness once you have it as opposed to prior to?
No. Once the thing is, the vaccine is supposed to keep you from getting it. So like how they're saying is,
but see, in my mind, that's immunization. The vaccine is supposed to get you to the point where you can be immune to it.
correct.
So if by taking the vaccination, I know there's a chance that whatever it is that I'm getting this vaccination for, COVID, we can take COVID out the equation. Whatever it is that I'm getting the vaccination for, yellow fever, there's a percentage of a chance that I'll still be able to catch this.
Correct.
They're promoting the vaccination as an immunization shot, and I think that's misleading to the people.
Yes.
As I've heard them use both words interchangeably.
What it is they're using basically fear, and just like with my friend who I was going back and forth with her on Facebook. Her big issue now for promoting the vaccine is that she had COVID and it hit her hard. Was like she had to go on the ventilator, things like that, and she was actually afraid that she might not make it. So now once she comes out of it, it's like now how they're promoting the vaccine, whereas if it's basically a cure, basically, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you take the vaccine, it wouldn't have hit you as hard. They're trying to make it seem like it's a shield. Like if everybody gets vaccinated, you don't have to worry about the virus anymore. When that's not the case. And the thing is, they can't even really tell you that if you get vaccinated, that the virus won't affect you as harshly because they don't know how the virus affects different people anyway.
Exactly. I was in the house, 4 different people, myself, my wife, my 2 girls. All of us was attacked differently. I got it the worst. The kids, it was probably least effective on them. They were down. The baby really didn't have any symptoms at all. My oldest had symptoms for maybe a day, and that was it. And my wife was down for like maybe 2 days, and that was it. But it kicked my ass for like a week. So and then we didn't have the same symptoms. My wife had a scratchy throat. I never really had a scratchy throat. You know what I mean? I have fever and chills. She never got a fever. You know what I'm saying? So it attacks different people differently. And we're all in the same home, so I know we had the same strain at least. But it just depends on how your body fights it off.
My daddy laid next to my mom. My mama had it for 2 weeks before we even knew she had it, and then was in the hospital for 2 weeks. My daddy laid next to her every day, and he has a lung disease.
Mm-hmm.
He
Didn't
never
get sick.
tested positive, right?
I don't know if he
They didn't have a test, and what happened was
but he never got sick.
When they found out that she had it, they just assumed they said, well, we're not going to test you if you've been with it all this time. We're going to assume that you have it. Just go and quarantine.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying they said if you have any sensitive equipment, they told him just to go quarantine with that. So It's rough. I mean, I just don't like how they're promoting the vaccine. Like I said, I'm not for it. I'm not against it, things of that nature. But I just don't like the fact that it's like it's creating another thing for people to fight each other about.
Yep.
And I think that's my bigger issue with it. It's like iPhones and Androids or something. There's no reason for us to be fighting over this. But guess what we're gonna do? Just you ain't vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? It's causing odds that it shouldn't cause, especially because of the fact that the virus has affected enough people. Enough people have been hit by it for us, you know what I'm saying, not to be really fighting over what I think is best for me to survive this situation. Because no matter what, whether I'm vaccinated or not, it doesn't generally affect the next person next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what they want you to believe is that if I'm vaccinated, then I can't give you. I mean, then you're safe for being around me. When, like I said, it's not true. I can still transmit the virus. Then I can still contract the virus. You don't know how it's going to affect me when I get it. I can still die from the virus. I mean, so it's basically the same things happening. So, what is? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to check. We got checked. Hold on, I need to say this out loud. Maine, you're in our back office. Just comment everything right into the comments so we can see what you're saying. I had to click off. So we didn't want to talk about the virus, y'all. To get into that, we were gonna be, I guess, a little lighter going into our Christmas season. Do y'all want to talk about your holiday before we get into the topics that Nicole had put in?
What you mean the holiday?
Like, what you want to do for the holidays? I know my uncle, he said he having a dinner at his house. I gotta go by there.
Yeah, he didn't tell me about it.
Well, he didn't know you were gonna be in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
So I might pop in. Don't tell him. Just shoot me his address.
All right. And he said, don't worry about it. He's not cooking. You know what I'm saying? He catering it.
He at the same spot?
No, he in Lansing now.
New spot.
Okay.
He got a new spot.
Oh, that's why he having everybody over. Come check him out.
Well, what happened was, his son is coming with his grandson and his girlfriend. Or I don't know if they're engaged or not, but his girlfriend, she's coming. And Brendan's son haven't met the girlfriend. So the thing was, okay, y'all can come over. He gonna be here. Y'all can meet her. And then it just started to grow. Well, we're gonna do this here, and they gonna do this, and then all of a sudden it was a holiday dinner. So he called me like, I don't want to seem like I left you out. So I told him I'd come back and do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would much rather stay here. I was trying to get Egypt's sister to come here and ride there with them, and I would stay here, but she just gonna go straight to Chicago.
Why are you coming up here?
To take the kids. Egypt's grandmother, her great grandmother just passed, and her grandmother want everybody there, and she be sick sometimes and stuff. So you know how that is. So go on in, and see your grandmother and her family and stuff. So they going there.
She sounds so excited, don't she? Sound like I'm
Extreme.
over this. Boy, screw this. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't like Chicago no more, boy. I tell you.
I'm just saying, I just feel like I don't understand why y'all staying there.
You talking about us?
Yes.
Honestly, I had a conversation. Our plan is not to be here. The plan
Who?
to be here. Not me and you.
Oh, okay.
My family.
But
again, you had a conversation. Your plan ain't to be here either.
My plan. I mean, I've said that a lot within the last year. Don't get me wrong. I mean, now I love Chicago. My issue is, and I think I've even said it on the show, that the people in Chicago now are trying too hard to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want the title of stupidest city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they go hard for that. So like if something happens, and usually it's like when something happens in another part of the country where somebody did some stupid stuff, and I'm saying murders and stuff like that. That's what I'm calling stupid right now. But like when you see somebody get murdered or something for no reason, whatever, it's like Chicago double down on that. Like, no, we ain't gonna let them do that, and you know what I'm saying, and get one up on us. Then we'll get some idiotic stuff to happen, and it's like, I love my city, so when I'm out, I can't even defend it. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere, like if I go somewhere and they like, man, y'all wilding in Chicago, I can't be like, well, no, it's because of. It's like, well, yeah, we are. And don't get me wrong. I know back when I was in high school, the murder rate just now reached what it was in '94, the year I graduated. It just reached that this year. So it's not to say that Chicago hasn't always been a dangerous place. You know what I'm saying? From what it is, but it's as of late we're being it's just carefree with it. It's just, I mean, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten more to the point whereas we don't want to go out and get things for ourselves. We want to wait till somebody else get it, and we think we owe what they have. We gonna take what they got. You know what I'm saying? Or any small sign of a person not giving you the respect that you think that you deserve, that it has to be met with the utmost of aggression. It's not even the fact that, oh, we just gonna squab it out like people. I'm saying, it's like, nah, I ain't gotta learn how to fight. I'm just gonna shoot. You know. So is our producer retarded?
We gotta move it along. We got a limited amount of time now because of the way that we recorded, so we can answer that one offline.
Okay. So with that being said, though, as of late, I have been saying that I've been thinking about moving around. I actually just talked about it yesterday. It's just the fact of figuring out where I want to be. You know.
That's the toughest part. When I first moved, and I had been a lot of places, but I had never been anywhere where I felt like I wasn't ready to go home. Like when I was in Chicago, I always felt like, okay, I'm ready to go home. I have no idea what made me choose Texas, but I think it was a good choice to raise my kids. Um, it was peaceful, you know, for the
Well, I got
time that I
a
was
plan.
there.
I got a
Hmm.
plan to kind of figure it out next year, but I don't think Jay gonna be able to rock with me. I'm saying he a homebody now, so me and my other little cuz probably initiate the plan, so then that way I can figure out what it is I want to do. So, but with that, Chicago might not be home base forever. I mean, it might be like another year or two. I mean,
Move to Mississippi.
I'm definitely not doing that unless I just had to. You know what I'm saying? Like if something was going on where I just had to be down there, I would. But like just to up and go, nah, partner. I ain't that old yet. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's slow down there in the
You
city.
have to have done everything you ever want to do in life.
Hmm. Yes, because it's,
to
it's
move there.
it's extremely slow. There's nothing going on. Nothing. I mean, I was just down there and literally there's not even really any good restaurants. And that part, I mean, they got the little fast food joints, but everything was unseasoned. It's nah, I ain't going. I ain't doing it. Nah. So nah. Let's move around. Anyway, Nicole, what was
So yeah, I just want y'all opinion on this. So it was basically like a text message or whatever. So basically the text message, the dude texts a woman and asks her what size shoe you wear. And she like a 5.5. And he said, expect those new Jordans when they come out this Saturday. And she says, well, just get them in a size 13C. I would rather she have them instead of me. And he says, nah, I'm good. And she said, okay, well, just know that I do have a child and I never leave her out.
Jamarcus?
Huh?
I said Jamarcus.
What do you want to know?
I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you think, because I mean, I had got some mixed, comments,
I
people was
feel
in,
like I feel like neither one of them wrong. Honestly, like I feel like to me, am I mad if I'm him? I'm actually like that. I like her more for even saying that. It's like, okay, my child is first. But on the flip side of it, I could understand him maybe feeling like him probably not being in the right state of mind, thing feeling like, oh no, she thinks she every time, what I'm saying, I go to buy her something, I gotta buy the baby something or some weird ass shit like that. And if he ain't down with it, then he ain't down with it. So to me, I feel like I personally probably would have been like, oh, okay, she got her head on her shoulder. She not thinking about herself first, she thinking about the kid. But some niggas not like that.
what say you, B?
Um, I didn't see any fault with anybody in it. I mean, you could have you could like micro pick it and probably figure out something wrong. I didn't really see any fault in it. I did like the fact that she was like, okay, you know what? Instead of buying them for me, since you were buying them anyway, basically, this is how I took it. Since you were going to buy them anyway, and you were going to spend that money anyway, I don't really need them. I would rather my daughter got them. You know what I'm saying?
And low key, that 13C was gonna be cheaper than her 5.5. Shit.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that part of it. I didn't feel a way about him saying, nah, I'm cool. Because I think in his head, it was more so like, nah, you can't force me to go out and buy stuff for your kid. So I ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not what she was trying to do, I think as a guy, you know what I'm saying, you can look at it from that point. I didn't see anything wrong with him saying it. I personally, if it was me, I'd have been like, all right, cool. I mean, if I had already decided I was going to buy the shoes and you be like, well, man, instead of that 5, you know what I'm saying, 5.5, get the 13C. I'd rather have them. I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
Low key, I'm damn near relieved because now I know I ain't got to spend $200. I got to spend 80. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we can take that 120. We go get something to eat. Goddamn it.
I'm on that, but then at the same time, what I thought about was the video that we had watched a while ago with the guy, and I don't want to go too far off. But what it made me think about was the guy who was like, "Ladies, stop telling men that your kid is your number one priority, or your main, or your kid is number one in your life, or something like that." I can't remember the exact way he said it, but that's basically what it made. How she ended it kind of made me think of that. But
which I think is that meme was stupid because men that are in their kids' life be advocates for my child is first. That's the first thing they say because they be so frantic that they.
But the
in
thing
their
about
kids'
that
life.
is, I don't think the video from the guy what he said was stupid because I think it relates to both men and women who say that.
Well, he didn't say that. He said women stop telling men.
Because he was talking to women at that point. But
no, the only reason why I said it was stupid, not like what he was saying, but almost like I just don't like videos that attack one sex for doing stuff that both do. You know what I mean? It'll be different if it was something that women are known for doing. And it's like, women, y'all need to stop nagging these men or something that women are known to do. But when it's something that men and women do, it's almost like, don't tell women not to cheat when both cheat. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say. Huh?
Men don't cheat.
Black men.
So basically, what I think to me, it would have been a red flag for him. Even though I don't think anybody is obligated to do anything. It's not like she asked him to get the shoes. It's not like she asked him to also get me the shoes and get some for my baby. She was like, instead of doing this for me, get this. Because at the end of the day, what is it that you're really trying to do? Why are you buying me shoes? Is it because you're trying to do something for me, or you're trying to make, because if it's because you like me and you're trying to do something for me or make me smile or make me happy, I have a child and I love my child. That don't mean you got to go buy stuff for my child. But if you say I'm gonna buy you a hamburger, but you're just gonna bring it to me, and I say, well, you know what, just get nuggets, I'm good, this will make me happy too. Him saying I'm good to me says not that you have to take care of your child, but in my mind, it just almost feels like you saying, fuck that child.
Essentially, that is what he said. And I don't think he's wrong for that.
Yeah, he said that.
I think he's wrong for that because I think when you're dating a single parent, period, it's a package deal. You can't, not saying you got to take care of my child, but you can't tell me fuck your child.
He didn't tell her fuck her kid.
He basically did. That's what I'm saying. I said in my mind, by him saying I'm good to me. And to me, that's a red flag. Because if you're in the mindset, when I say, instead of, like I said, it's not like she said, no, if you buy, I don't leave my daughter out, so you got to buy her some too. She was just like, okay, well, just get them in this size. I would rather her have them than me. I don't need them. I would rather her have it. And you feel by him saying, I'm good, now I'm good, he's in the mindset. I don't like the men that be in the mindset constantly thinking somebody trying to force you to take care of some other man's child. Because that's what most of the comments, women think men, you gonna make them take care, do something for some other man's child.
Why
When
we
that's
always
not
gotta
the
sound
case.
like that?
Because that's how it sounds in my mind.
Oh, I'm just saying, but why?
Real.
Yeah, real musty or something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what it sounds like in my mind. Real catty and girly and petty and stupid. So I feel like if that's your mind state where you can't do anything for me, if it's gonna have to do for my child, if my child will benefit from it because it's some other man's child, I don't want to be with you. Not that I'm looking for a father figure, because I don't need you to do anything. But it's in the
You know
same
what?
vein of
Maybe she should have. Maybe she
me.
should have just got the shoes and then took them back, got the money back.
I thought about that too. But my whole thing is, do I want to be with that type of man where I would have to do things like that?
I think
It's just like
in that
if I'm
sense, though,
saying I feel like a man should, if I feel like a man should be the sole provider, right? I'm not gonna sit back. I say this all the time and watch my man struggle. And I just sit back and be like, you got to figure it out. You got to pay all these bills. Of course, I'm gonna help. I don't want my man working 2 or 3 jobs trying to take care of the family. I'm a help. But I also want a man with a mentality of knowing I'm the provider, even and I'm the helpmate. I don't want a man coming in, it's 50-50, where your half on the rent. Even if I'm going to decide to give you half because it's helping the household, I don't want you to have the mentality of we splitting everything 50-50. I need you to have the mentality of I'm the head, I'm the provider, and this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to still help, but that's just a mentality.
You want him to have that mentality coming into a relationship with a single mother?
If you feel like it's more than just you trying to screw me. If you looking for something more and you, let's just say, you want to marry me.
For a specific question. Because if you want him to have that mindset coming into a relationship with a single mother that he's going to be provided, he's going to take care of it, then that video that I mentioned makes more sense. Because then if he's supposed to take care of everything, you can't tell him that the kid
Mel, you misunderstanding what I'm saying. When I talked about the head, I was using that as an example of mind state, not saying in this situation with the single mother, he needs to have this mindset. I'm trying to give you the reason why I feel about him saying I'm good. His mind state.
No, I'm with you on that.
So that's what I'm saying. That was just an example.
No, I was on a different topic.
Regardless if it's a single mother or not, even if it's just, let's just say I'm not a single mother. I'm just talking about somebody I'm in a relationship with.
I asked specifically because I was referring to that one thing.
But that's going off topic. I'm trying to get you to understand.
This is not off topic here. What we talk about?
Yes, because all I'm saying is, it don't matter about the single mother. You could be my husband already. I need somebody. I cannot have kids. I just want a man. If we're going to be together, we're married. This is your mind state. But if you have a mind state of it's 50-50, then that's not the type of man I'm looking for. Just like if I do have a child, and you feel like you can't buy food for the house, or you're not gonna buy no fruit snacks because that might be for the kids. Let the daddy buy it. I don't need that type of mind state. That's all I'm saying. And by him saying I'm good, that lets me know you don't want to do anything for my child. So that makes me wonder, how far are you really trying to go with me?
Home base.
Because if you're not looking for anything serious, then yeah, you're not gonna want to do. You're gonna be like, little nigga going over there. Let the daddy do it. But you cannot possibly want to be with me. He's
trying to buy some shoes. He's trying to put a little down payment. You know what I'm saying, so he can get the home base.
I think
if he was trying to get the home base, if he was smart, he would have got the shoes. He would have got the cheaper pair, the less expensive pair of shoes. But he wasn't even thinking on, I really like her, I want to make her smile or happy. Oh, she don't want the shoes. So she thinking about her child. She had got her head on straight. All he thinking is, that ain't my child. And nobody's trying to make you take care of the child. I'm just saying, oh, instead, if you've been spending the money, instead of spending it on me, just do this instead. Since you're doing something for me, just do this instead. But your mind state is so warped that all you thinking about is that ain't my child. You can't force me to take care of somebody else's child. And that's not what she was trying to do.
But he didn't say all that.
Yes, he did when he said, I'm good. Yes, he did.
He good.
Yes, he said all of that.
All he said was enjoy, love.
He said all of that when he said, nah, I'm good. I would have felt better if he just said, you know, I really wanted to do that for you, or explain, but just the whole nah, I'm good. It's just how you say stuff, what you say. And to me, it says a whole those 3 words.
We need to get you some new glasses because you look at the world through a real negative look.
I don't look at the world negative.
You look at men through a real negative lens.
I do not look at men negatively. Stop giving me reasons to be negative then.
Guess what? See, that says it right there. You look at men through a very negative lens.
I do not. I love men.
You know what? The lens is negative. Then you got that one little part down here, the bifocal part. That's the only part where the positivity comes on. You got to look right, you know what I'm saying, right here. And then the rest of your outlook about men is very negative.
That's not true. But in this scenario, it would make me feel like, what is it that you really want from me?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to try. Everybody out there in Opinion Nation, what I'm going to try to do, y'all, is I'm going to put a montage together of the times that Nicole has looked at men. And y'all get to say, wow, what her.
No, that ain't fair, because you got to see what the question is. I'm fair when it comes to, I'm fair.
Nope.
I am absolutely fair.
You have the same answer every time.
I do not. I'm
men
fair.
Ain't shit. That's your answer.
I do not. And I do not think men ain't shit. I don't think men ain't shit.
That's how it comes
I think that particular man ain't shit. But I don't think men in general ain't shit.
So what's mostly you think the men who be in the post that we talk about ain't shit?
I don't know, but the post that I saw this on, most of the men I felt like.
Can you remember her being positive about any men in our conversations, Jamarcus?
Only the ones that don't count because they are her family.
She don't be positive about them because she don't comment to them.
That's because we don't count.
Wow.
So I'm supposed to just be positive regardless of how men, what they say and what they do. I'm supposed to find a positive in it because why? No, if you're wrong, you're wrong.
I'm not saying you're supposed to find a positive.
Show me something that women are wrong so I can say that women are wrong, but y'all never do. So far, we're right. So far, everything that y'all present, we've been right.
We hope everybody has a great holiday, y'all. We can't stay on too long today because we are recording.
But can you agree? No, for real.
Hells no.
Wait, no. Can you agree that by him, she not saying demanded that you, it ain't like we went on a date and you bought me food and I said, you know what, let me get order some doggy bags to take home to my kids. Not that. She ain't saying feed me and feed my kids or buy my shoes. Oh, you gonna buy my shoes? You got to get my daughter some too. She's not saying that. So I feel like by her just saying, oh, that's cool, thank you, but just get him in this size. I would rather her have him instead of me. By him feeling like he don't want to do for the child, it just makes me wonder, what is it that you're trying to do with this woman?
See, I think the child is being weaponized because it don't necessarily have to be about the kid. You see what I'm saying? Him not wanting to do that may not have nothing to do with the kid. It could just be what he perceived her mindset to be. It don't necessarily have to do nothing with the kid.
And that's why a conversation would need to be had.
I understand that. I agree. A conversation would need to be had. But I think when the conversation is switched to, you don't want to do this for my kid, and we a package, it's like, okay, I would assume, we don't know this for a fact, but I would assume that he was aware that she had a child prior to that conversation. So I would assume that he already knew that her child at this point in their relationship was still number one on the totem pole. So I don't know why the child would then be weaponized against him. It's almost just like he got an issue with you. It ain't got nothing to do with the kid.
I don't get that. And I don't think the child is being weaponized. I think I'm not weaponizing. I'm weaponizing. Well, I'm not. I'm attacking his mind state.
No, what
Right,
he's
but
saying is
it's based
she
around.
weaponized the child when she said at the end when she said, "Just remember that I have a kid and I don't leave her out of anything, whatever." That
Yeah,
was
but you know what? But she didn't say it maliciously. She didn't say it with an attitude. She
no, no,
didn't
no, no,
say,
no.
you know what? If you don't do that, all she said
Only
was,
reason,
okay. But just remember,
only reason she didn't say it maliciously on that because that's not how you heard it in your head. Because guess what? He didn't say, "Nah, I'm good," maliciously or anything. Anyway, this is all in text. You heard what he said.
even if he
Oh, whoa,
said,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
nah, I'm good.
You
It don't
understood.
matter how he
You
said it.
took what he said maliciously because of whatever you have already seeded, and you put negativity to that. We don't know
That's
what
not
she.
true.
You just gave him the funky voice and
Yeah,
all that
but
shit.
you trying to tell me why I perceived it that way. That's not. It's those words. It's what he chose to say. It's what you say to people and how you say it. And yes, it's through text.
So
So it's not how
now,
you say it, it's
now
what
I'm
you
good.
say. So
Now I'm
I'm
good.
looking at the words, what you say and what she said. Now, if she had worded it differently, even if I didn't put any stank on it, even if she just said, well, we're a package deal. So what if she would have said something like that, still not maliciously, I would have felt like, girl, he ain't got to buy your child nothing. But
So because she knows how to talk, it wasn't malicious.
no, because of the words she chose, comprehension is essential. Reading is fundamental, and when you use your words and you use context clues, you can understand the context of where the person is coming from context
So what you're
clues.
saying is that there is no nice way to be an asshole.
No, what I'm saying is what she said was she was not trying to make him take care of her child or nothing like that. The way she worded it was, oh, you're doing something for me. I would much rather you do this.
You're in the beginning. We got to skip to the end because I'm with you on that. Like, because guess what you're arguing, we're not arguing the fact that she was trying to make him take
No,
care of
that's what
the
I'm
kid.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What she said and how he perceived it, and that's what my
The
issue
thing is,
is.
we don't know how he perceived it.
We do know
Just
how he
because
perceived it because he said, "Nah, I'm good."
that doesn't know. That doesn't
It
say how he
does. It's the
perceived it.
words.
No.
What I'm saying is, I know what I'm talking about.
Nah, I'm good.
Right now, I'm good. Now, if he didn't mean it any other kind of way, he more than likely would have elaborated or just said why he's good.
I don't believe that because I do that a lot.
Well,
That's why I'm fighting with this. I do that a lot because it's
nah,
just the
I'm
fact I
good was
just
a
want to get
red
out of
flag.
it. So it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm
That
cool.
would have been a red flag to me because that, to me, those three words says a whole lot about his mindset and what he is and not willing to do. And like I said, I don't think he is obligated to do anything for my child. Me saying, I would much rather you do this than that is not me saying I need you to do this for them. It's just, well, since you're spending the money anyway, go on and do this then, since you're doing something for me, and this would be doing something for me. Thank you either way. And
As
you took it
much
as that's not my child. I
as
would have a problem
much
with that.
as much as I would love to go back and forth with Nicole, we're going to cut it short this week for you guys. In the comments, let us know what you think. If we need to revisit it on our next live, we will. If you want us to bring it back up, we'll talk about it again to get everybody's opinion on it. But we're not going to be here too long for you guys because it is the holiday. This is the holiday episode for you guys. We want you to have a great Christmas, Kwanzaa. What else do they celebrate this time of year? Hanukkah. Whatever it is that you celebrate for this holiday season, we want it to be great for you. We hope those dinners are wonderful. If you want to post pictures of your family, send them to us. We'll put them out there. I'm not posting any pictures of mine, but if y'all want us to see
what man said.
what did man say?
He said, what if they weren't dating or something and wasn't comfortable taking on no
You talking about
role?
hours ago? We getting up out of here.
But I'm just saying there is no role to take on. She was not trying to force him to take on no role.
Later. We have to go.
I'm just saying, ain't no role. We got 6 minutes
to go.
We got 6 minutes.
Say goodbye. You gotta say goodbye to your people. You gotta wish them some happy holidays.
Okay, well, can I say goodbye to the people?
Go.
Okay. I want you guys to like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And
I was gonna mute you soon as you, and she ain't had no role.
I ain't gonna do it, but okay. Understand that she wasn't trying to make him take care of her child.
Oh, we appreciate everybody for watching as always. Check us out. Oh, starting at the top of the year. Next, are we here on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, no.
We're not here New Year's Eve. So we
No, we were. I think we said we were, but no, actually we weren't. No.
No, okay. We're not here New Year's Eve. So we will be back on January the 5th. January the 5th is our first show of the new year. It will be on that Wednesday, which is our new day. So from here out after this show, we are on Wednesday, 7:30, from 7:30 to 7:30 to 9.
See, senor.
7:30 to 9, starting January 5th, every Wednesday going into the new year. Bless you.
Thank you.
Did you wipe that wall off and all that you put on? Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Whew, thank you.
Yeah,
I always sneeze like 5 times in a row.
You and Jay cousins then. Jesus. So with that, as Nicole said, like, follow, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, check us all the way out. Anything you need to tell them, Jay?
Nah, I think I hit everything. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, please. That is most important. Like, we each one reach one, please.
One reach one. So with that, thank you all for checking us out this last show of 2021. Hopefully everybody's year ended great. Hopefully everybody is ready to get into the new year with some really positive vibes and motivated to do some big things going into this year. And with that, that's all I need to say. And we will check you all in 2022. Peace.